Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. All right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Makwan Mr. Finland Amirkhani. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. The UFC featherweight title is on the line. It does not get any bigger than this. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this side kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook count.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
That strike blocked by Makwan Amirkhani. Early round one action here, and just like that, he gets him to the ground. Feels like a pretty significant moment here early, Jim.
I mean, it's no secret what this guy wants to do. This guy wants to take you down and he wants to grind you out. He got the takedown early. Let's see how long he can control this position and what amount of damage can he inflict on his opponent.
3 minutes now to go in this one. How clean is that jab by Amirkhani? Nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt for Max Holloway. He used that to slow Max down, get him out of his conventional stance, and make him fight the stance that he's not used to. And Volkanovski was able to walk away with the belt on that night.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
And now he's attempting to choke. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Great job landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 30 seconds to go now. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Round two straight ahead.
Everything is going good. You cannot balance on the ground. You're controlling everything on the ground. Just be careful when you're on his guard.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Big right hand. It got checked.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt off.
He's going to guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski.
Big ground and pound.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Keep your top control over those elbows.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Good work from the top here by Volkanovski. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Volker. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Amirkhani's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Amirkhani. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Amirkhani's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
He's got to be careful here. Getting the mount here. Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar, just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Volkanovski's in half guard.
There it is, now he's running him out.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He is making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. He's got it in.
No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Volkanovski's back in full mount.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
20 seconds left. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, how about the movement off of the bat? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Makwan Amirkhani.
Owning this guy. You can do anything you want. He's just turtling up. He's got good rear naked choke defense, all right? If he gives you that back, I want you to swim off the back this way.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Amirkhani. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Amirkhani gets to his ground kick there. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, that right hand barely missed him.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Swing and a miss with that punch by Amirkhani. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick. Straight right, he misses.
Another one, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Amirkhani's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, man. Straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straights are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Nice counter left there. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Makwan Amirkhani.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Beautiful job getting those hands. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, nice leg kick. There he is. Look at that. He's hurt bad. Cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to... Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound. That'll do it! What a fight! by Alexander Volkanovski.
Holy.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski is your winner by TKO, and had he stayed a rugby league player, probably would have been one of the best in the world. We're certainly glad he's in the UFC.